with a glass of chocolate.
I know. I was laughing before I go on when you said, when I do my talk, I hold on to the chair so I don't fall over. You meant because I get dizzy and stuff, but most people in this room know I just fall over.
Think of that chocolate. There you go. Come on over here, chicken, for a second. There you go. There you go. All that mess, Steve. Okay.
First of all, I want to thank for all those who voted me in to get this award tonight. It's such an honour to receive this award and just thank you so much because you've made this night really, really, really special for me, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Peter, so much for the kindness that you've shown me over the last few weeks as well. And I know with Edgeworth Council, with cancellations and anniversaries, you've just been amazing to me. I want to thank Dermot Richardson and Katrina, who have become really, really good friends to me. I want to thank you both for all your kindness and support that you've shown as well. And you know, everything that you continue to do for me is just amazing. So thank you so much for that. I want to thank my family here tonight. You know, I'm not the only one that lost my little girl. They lost their niece and their cousin, and you know, it's been really difficult for us all. But thank you so much for being here tonight with me. I want to thank my mum, who can't be here tonight because she's looking after my dad. My mum has been my rock through all of this, and I honestly would be lost without her. She understands my pain and Mrs. Cole every single second of the day, as does Nicole's brothers Lee and Dean. I want to thank the whole group who are here. I have Carol, Trish and Grace. Terry couldn't make it tonight. As Carol said, when I first joined the whole group, which is the bereavement by suicide group, I couldn't even mention Nicole's name. You know, the support and the love that I got out of the whole group was just amazing, and they gave me the strength to be able to carry on. And right now, myself and Grace do run the Tala whole group, and now we're supporting the people that need us, and they're also supporting us in the whole group as well. Carol was an amazing facilitator. She taught us everything that we should not do. Carol never followed the rules, and that's what she taught me and Grace really well. So thank you so much, and Trish, you've been there from the start as well. Love you to bits. You've been amazing. Everyone in the past whole group and our present whole group is just it's a group that nobody wants to be in, but unfortunately it's needed. I want to thank my good friends Trevor and Linda in the front here, and March for Justice Ireland. They've been incredible. There was times where I felt that things were getting too heavy for me. The government broke up, and things went back to stage 1, and COVID came, and you know, even on the days where I just thought I can't, you know, you always were there to help me pull up my socks again and get going. He's never ever gave up on me, and it's funny. You don't even know I'm going to say this.
No.
Trevor was going to say, no, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. And the day that the law was passed, we were coming home on the Lewis, and Trevor goes, Jesus, I never thought we'd get that. Encouragement that he gave me all the way through. And I didn't know the sweat he was going through. But, you know, you never gave up. And of course, Finbar, who couldn't make it tonight as well, you know, when things did go wrong, Finbar was straight on the zero. Wesley, Ryan, Anto, Michael, every one of these have been amazing. And walking through the streets in, in Galway and Limerick and setting up the podium, and in Galway we did the talk as well. Absolutely amazing. So I just want to say thank you so much, guys. I'd be lost without you. I want to say thanks to Jared and Hazel. Jared, the first time I ever heard of Jared was it was my first interview on 98 FM, and Jared and Hazel heard it in the car on the way home and had to pull in and felt that he needed to get in touch with me. I'm sure now he probably thinks he should have ran the other way. But he's been with me at the rawest interviews from the very start, and it was so difficult. He's been at the marches, he's been at the protests, he's been there all the way for me, and I just want to say thank you so much for the support. It's my first night meeting Hazel, but we have talked, and I just want to say thank you. And by the way, these guys are getting married next week. The best of luck with that as well, okay? I want to thank Gina, Brian, John, and these were incredible. Nicole, you knew Nicole since she was 8, and you knew her all the way up. The fun that he's had, we so many fun times. We do a rickshaw chat on the way back from the pub, and the kids loving it, and so many happy memories that you shared with Nicole. And John, she loved you like a granddad, and he's always had those little chats. And by the way, this is the quietest I've ever heard John. John gives me so much abuse every single time I see him. Because I'm on the mic
I think you're pain in the ass, but how?
Here.
He's been amazing, and it's the first year Gina never left my side. She practically lives with me, and I remember when on Nicole's funeral, Nicole loved McDonald's. Everything was McDonald's, and Brian went to McDonald's that morning and bought Nicole 6 chicken nuggets and sent chicken nuggets with her on her way, and things like that. You have been amazing, and I would have been so lost without you. Liz can't be here tonight. I want to thank the friends, Lynn, you've been incredible. We've had so many funny times, so many dumb times. We've got ourselves into so many situations that I wouldn't even say in this. Lynn, you've been absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for being here with me. I want to thank Will and Helen and Scott, and Megan couldn't be here. Will was in the army, and me and Gina and always call him G.I. Joe. And we'd sit there and we'd be talking army. We soon got out of that. We had to buy plastic grenades. We still came back. At the march, we just handed you the, what's it called? Megaphone. And you're amazing. Like, your voice was gone, and there's some other woman there that was shouting mental things, and even though your voice was gone, you were still trying to.
You probably find people lazy. Like, as much notice as you gave there, they got the same notice.
Nicole, she's so many great years with you, but he is a terrible babysitter, because his literally he meant to mind Nicole and Gina's daughter Kim one night, just to let me and Gina go out, and me and Gina went out for the night, and he thought he could keep 2 teenagers in bring them in to the mobile at 8 o'clock on a summer's night. And he thought, right, they're in now, we're down his mobile. There's no, like, it's on ground level. Nicole came around the back window and me and Gillian came home that night and it was there. The two girls were over the chipper chatting with everybody. He's thinking that they're all just at 8 o'clock in the summer.
She got you good!
You know, as I said, it's been amazing. I want to thank Sarah and Callum, really there, for coming again. Two amazing people. Sarah, I put Sarah in the spot one day on my first press conference and asked her to read out. She was shaking like a leaf. You know what you did, amazing. And there's one quick story that I have to say about Sarah. I was going into that press conference and I was so nervous. My tongue was sticking to my teeth and I was like, oh God, how are we going to do this? So we decided to stop in a centre or something and I said, I'm going for a can of Coke, a bottle of Coke. And I went to the fridge and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, how do I open this? And I'm trying to pull it across, no, there's nothing happening. I pull it up, no, nothing. And Sarah comes over real quietly and she goes, Jackie, what are you doing? And I said, I'm trying to open this to get a bottle of Coke. And she just put her hand in, there was no glass. And I said, that's it, we'll never ever speak of this.
Jackie, they'll take that thing off if you keep
as he was going in to see Brendan Howland and the secretary was coming down to meet me and Jer, and there was this big like bulletproof glass that you had to go through, and the woman came in and then she goes, are you right? And she started to walk, but the glass door only opened halfway and she walked through. But I didn't know. And I walked in and I went. And the security guys were breaking it. I turned around and heard the night. She go, are you okay with me? Yeah. She didn't see what happened. I was glad she didn't. But yeah, so you know, a lot of memories with everyone in this room, and everyone is so special here tonight, and you know, for all the help that you've given me. Last of all, I just wanted to thank one more person. I just wanted to say a big thanks to my best friend Gary. Although Gary was more helping in the background while I was campaigning for Coco's Law, it was after the law was passed when he made a huge impact in my life. When Coco's Law was passed, everyone was so happy for me, delighted for me, and that was okay. But for me, that was when my life fell apart all over again. You see, all I wanted was my beautiful little girl back. And the longing to hug and kiss her was so overwhelming that I couldn't handle it. I lost the will to be here anymore. My immune system was shutting down. I stopped eating, I shut people out, and I didn't want to leave my bed. Gary was the one who helped me every single day to try and find some kind of normal. I didn't want to do cartwheels or flips or somersaults. All I wanted to see was that little bit of hope that I can do this. Gary taught me that it was okay to smile or laugh while still missing Nicole every second. He helped me figure out the mess inside my brain. He helped me to eat again, just little bits every day, and now I am getting better at that. He has and is still here for me every single day, encouraging me and building me back up, getting closer to that some kind of normal. I believe in him, most of all he believed in me, and never once did he ever let me down. He is kind, loving, caring and sensitive, but he's also scary.
Shut up, Jackie.
I had a lot of yes people in my life after Nicole died, and although people were great, but it wasn't doing me any good. Gary is not a yes person. and gave me that kick that I needed to get me through my darkest days. Myself and Gary do talks together, me talking about Nicole and Coco's Law, and Gary with his personal story. And together we have made a huge impact in schools, colleges, youth reach, community centres, adult talks, etc. I couldn't think of anyone else I would rather do the talks with. In the car on the way home is incredible. Gary puts up so high. Gary puts me up so highly, and I'm saying I'm his hero, but he's my hero and he's my inspiration. Well, Gary, a hero isn't someone who isn't afraid. A hero is someone who's terrified but still goes ahead and helps someone because he knows it's the right thing to do. You risked losing me as a friend if it meant keeping me here.
Leave the talk.
Jackie, for someone who doesn't like talking, you do it all
I know I'm from you're brave. I know I was probably hard work at the start, annoying, irritating, frustrating at times, but you never gave up. One night, on one of my dark days, I rang you barely able to breathe, and you told me to close my eyes and picture this. You said, hold out your hand where you were on a train and that train was about to pull out. You held out your hand and said, if you want some kind of normal, take my hand before the train pulls off, or stay where you are forever. I held my hands out to him and jumped on that train. Since then, I've never regretted a single moment with him. He has still never let go of my hand. I believe everyone meets someone for a reason, and you were my reason that helped me through all of this. I know I still have a long way to go and keep my head up above water, but I know on the days when I am sinking that you will be there, as always, as you are always there for me. I love you, Gary Cunningham, my hero, my inspiration, my best friend.